Hello viewers, this is Just Fact Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. We are in support of Yoruba Biafran admission into UNPO, Middle Belt President says. The National President Middle Belt Forum Dr. Bitrus, in this interview with Isaac Shobayo, speaks on the admission of the Biafran and the Yoruba nation by the Unrepresented Nations and People's Organization UNPO as its members and the controversies trailing the recognition, especially in the northern part of the country. What is the position of the Middle Belt on the recognition given to the Yoruba and Biafran people by UNPO? The Middle Belt is still consulting, but we are with the Afenifere Ohaneze Ndigbo and Pandev. We will discuss further, and this is a struggle that we believe in. We are still studying the situation. These groups are better organized than us. Afenifere and Ohaneze are better organized. The reason is simply that they are more of monolithic group, while ours is a heterogeneous group with nearly 200 nationality. The recognition is currently generating controversies, especially in the northern part of the country. What do you make of that? It is a good development that they have been admitted as UNPO members. If this contraption called Nigeria is not working, why should we continue to pretend that all is well? We have a lot of nationalists among the Yoruba nation, likewise in the Middle Belt and the eastern part of this country. But some people continue to create problems for other groups in the country. Why do we have Boko Haram and Al-Majiri in the north? They are a nuisance. If some people don't want to progress, they should not stop others who want to progress or are progressive. All of us subscribe to one Nigeria, but that one Nigeria should be renegotiated. Let us have true federalism so that we can stay together. If some people are tired of being lumped in a group that is making progress impossible, such people should be allowed to go. A common electoral system, some people don't want it to work, but they want to continue to manipulate the system to have their own. Why shouldn't people revolt? What they are doing can be resolved in one way. That is we all embrace true federalism. If we do this, there will not be IPOB, Biafran or Oduduwa Republic. But the belief in some quarters is that the recognition by UNP is not legitimate and also not recognized by the Constitution. The issue of legitimacy or not is subject to interpretation. I am not a legal person to interpret whether it is legitimate or not. But one thing I know is that our Constitution allows freedom to associate. And if they feel that is the way of protest, it is okay. But all we are saying is that let this country work through federalism. It may not come at once, but let us take it gradual and start moving. Let each federating unit develop its resources so that each can survive in its own. Let us give a time frame within which this can be achieved. It might be 5 years or 10 years maximum. I can assure you that all this agitation will go. In such recognition healthy for the country at this moment, those who created the problem we are battling in the country should determine whether it is healthy or not. You don't cage people and use intimidation and blackmail to keep them in line. That is not how things are supposed to work. The National Assembly should look at the development with all seriousness and ask, why do we come this far? The simple answer is let us go through federalism. Let things work. Let the electoral system work so that INEC will not just be doing whatever it likes. Let us go electronic. Why wouldn't the president sign the amended Electoral Act? If things are working rightly in this country, this would not happen. Let us look at the problem, the whole problem, the root cause of the problem, rather than proffering solutions to the symptoms. Are you saying all this can be achieved through restructuring? This is what we have been clamoring for. We need to restructure, and if we restructure, all these agitations will disappear. Every section of this country knows what they need. Those of us in the Middle Belt have been struggling right from the independence under a yoke which has become bothersome. We want state for our people. Look at Nasarawa. Since it was created, some people outside the state determine who becomes the governor, and the indigenes hardly move to the seat. And this is happening all over the place. People are coming in and killing others at will, and no arrest is made. When you cry, nobody listens. People like us in the north want more state where our people can express themselves and live peacefully. Secondly, we want state police where our people can protect themselves appropriately if this resource control. There is nothing bad about it. All the federating units in this country are viable. They have adequate mineral resources that can fall back on. If we can follow this, Nigeria will be better for it. But because the center is so lucrative, they would do anything possible to install their own. That is not good and healthy for this country. Each section of this country has its interest. I just mentioned two. There are so many others. Every state has potential. Those that are interested in controlling other oil, let them have it. I want to say that oil is not the most lucrative resource in the world. In this country, we have to explore human resources and technology. So each unit simply contributes to the center. Those things that needs to remain at the center for our common good will remain. If we embrace restructuring and move to federalism, all this agitation by Igbo, Yoruba and others will stop. Everybody at the top wants to do whatever they want to do, and they will do it without being questioned, because our president is the most powerful president in the world. When you said every state must produce a minister each, does that reflect a federal character? Especially when every other appointment is going to one section now. This is the time to reflect and take action that would allay our fears. The recognition of the Yoruba nations, all the people of the Southwest by the UNPO, is a welcome development. Nigeria running out of foreign exchange amid oil price collapse. The fall in the international oil price is having a devastating impact on Nigeria's former economy. A former United States ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. John Kampa, has said in a blog posted on the website of the Council of Foreign Relationship. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think about what this man said? Obviously, with the look of things, we can see that Nigeria will soon become an history. With the way things are going on in the country. Because nobody will wish to be in a country where herdsmen and Boko Harams are busy killing people every day. And even to spoil the matter, nobody is serious from government. Nobody is even serious to curb all these herdsmen and Boko Haram. I'm telling you the truth. This man has spoken well, of course, but at the same time, Nigerians are ready to divide. With the way things are going on, Nigerians are ready to divide. And a lot of people have been saying that. Like Southwest, South, Southeast, Middle Belt, and North. People are not ready to unite together as one Nigeria. And this is indirectly telling us that people are tired of all this thing that is going on in the country. We are not supposed to wait for them, because one Nigerian since 1914 is not working. We should work it out in the modernized era. We don't have to wait for all those people. We don't have to wait for Tinubu. We don't have to wait for Amechi. We don't have to wait for El-Rufai and his cabals and the rest. Because they are the ones spoiling Nigeria. They are the one that does not allow Nigeria to move forward. I'm telling you the truth, because with the look of things is getting worse and worse in Nigeria every time. So what do we do about that? What do we do? That's the question we need to ask ourselves, Middle Belt leaders have spoken well, but at the same time, it needs to try and make its consideration faster, no time. Because we have to have the new country and set it up properly and enjoy our effort for a while. Because with the look of things, Nigeria is nowhere to be found anymore. With the look of things, Nigeria is becoming worse and worse every day. And also the National Assembly, they know the right thing. They know the right thing to do. They know what to do. But what do? They refuse to do the right thing because they want power to remain in their hands. They want power to remain in the hands of the Fulani North permanently. And that is why you see most of them, most of our leaders, they are Northerners. And people are tired of it. Even Biafrans, everybody, the South are tired. The Southeast too, they are tired. Let's even talk about the Biafrans. Biafrans are ready to go. They are fully tired. So may God help us in our country, Nigeria. It is only God that can help us. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again, and always stay safe.